Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of the Heroes Chronicles series. We're playing Conquest of the Underworld. And, yeah, I kind of have my plans all set before me. I'm ready to go with a lot of things. Oh, that's silly. Let's take that out of our inventory. Just realizing that I had that in there. I'm like, didn't the Hourglass of the Evil Hour do something bad? Yes, it did. So let's remove that in case we do get into any more fights. And I believe the plan moving forward is going to be gather all the troops we can from here and then do things that are cool. I'll do that in the next turn, but I think we're going to need more gems. And the reason I say that is we have angels, if I'm not wrong, which I probably am, well, I'm being honest here. Angels use like 3 gems or something along those lines to actually make. So, that being said, obviously we don't want to do those things. We're going to continue to go up and around all this gray area, make sure we get everything we can out of the gray area. That way there's nothing left behind, no hidden little secret things. Maybe there's a warp portal around here that's just going to get us killed. I don't know. I just want to make sure that anything and everything we can do to get vision going and make sure we full clear everything, that's going to be the plan, the goal, the hope, the dream, as it were. Alright, so we got a little bit of experience there. I think I'm going to probably just go up and around and then backtrack. I think that's going to probably end up being the play, and then we're going to have Cuthbert hopefully able to go and meet up with our friend. We should have more than enough money to afford any and all troops that we come across here. And yes, it was 3 per. Alright, so now Cuthbert's got a week's worth of troops. Obviously it's not enough for him to really shine 100%, but you know, a fairly decent percentage of shining. Did not get that, so we'll stop over there along the way. We'll tag that bad boy up. So there's not a tremendous amount to do for a little while here. As far as building goes, just gathering up a lot of stuff and kind of moving about the map and getting everything we can out of it. Spell power obviously going to help him a tremendous amount. We'll tag up all the experienced little things along the way. Oh, look at that. 1,000 there, nice. Expert tactics or advanced offense. I feel like the advanced offense probably the better play. The reason I say that, advanced tactics gives us a big enough edge to usually close the distance if need be, and with offense it just basically improves all the damage of our units, and with us being a might hero on Sylvia, it's the better play. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Again, I dream I am in the swamps trying to get the natives to join me through the only method they understand, force. I am covered in mud and blood as I walk through the open gates of a fortress and stand before the throne of the Mudlands king, a lizardman so gaunt and pale gray that he could only be dead. Yet, the lizardman stands and gestures for me to sit. "It's yours now, Tarnum," the dead reptile says. "Yours to destroy the throne and my people. You have won the right." But I shake my head. I no longer want to sit in it. And then I open my eyes, a dream, but I can still smell the rotting vegetation. I press my fists hard into my temples and begin crying. Dreams are not supposed to be like this. Indeed they're not, friend. Indeed they're not. No recruiting is up for us. Just gathering up anything and everything we can. Get as much as we can out of the map. And again, kind of cover our hides is basically what we're doing at this point. Expert water magic, pretty cool, but I'm going to go with the logistics because first off I want that. And it's a basic skill, so if I don't get it now, I might not get the chance again. And secondly, I'm hoping that we'll level up at least once more before we actually get into the whole fighting thing. Is it this one that he was missing? Yes, and he got these 2, right? Yep. So we're going to meet somewhere around there.
Oh, Sylvia! Yes? You sound weird, Sylvia. I know.
Alright, Cuthbert's gonna go and transfer all the troopies over. I kind of want to leave him with something, just in case something bad happens. Oh. Whoops. But I won't because I'm, not going to. That's it. Just I'm not going to. Alright, I'm sort of tempted to leave like an Archangel with him just in case he gets attacked. He should move first and he can always retreat or even surrender. But I'll just play it safe, make sure he doesn't get caught. I should be able to do that. We'll have to wait and see, but feeling relatively confident. Because you know that this area could get dangerous at any point moving up this way. So, yeah, that whole scenario. Alright, let's head up here to our boy. We've already looked at the skeleton before, I believe. Let's head up this way. Oh, would you look at that? There's a two-way monolith over there. I thought there was a one-way monolith over there. That makes it a little bit more dangerous. Yeah, that's fine. Would you like to recruit the Walking Dead? I would not. This must be the monolith the woman was talking about. Fortunately, you can return through this monolith if the forces on the other side are too powerful for you. However, be careful because enemies can also come through at any time. It could be a detriment to you because, bad stuff can happen. We'll do spell power as well, and let's go visit the temple, I guess. Alright. Snag that bad boy up, and then start heading straight up. Because you are now a fighting force to be feared and terrified by all. To terrify all, to be feared by all. It's fine. I think I might end up throwing Cuthbert over here into Cold Soul. And just let him sit in that area and gather troops. Hey, sweet. We offered a prayer and we got a bit stronger. There's so much cloud coverage here, I don't like it. It makes things difficult. I've spent my life buying and selling and collecting artifacts, but lately I've been spending so much money acquiring new pieces I can hardly turn a profit. I think I might be able to start mass producing artifacts, but I've got to have one first to copy. So, bring me the Orb of Inhibition. All spell casting. Nope. Don't want that, so I will gladly bring it to you if I do find it. Alrighty, she's gonna head on up. And she already tagged that. Sucks that it's already filling all this stuff back in. Let's go here. And I'm not really sure what's awaiting us. Oh, look, there is a person right next to us. I heard a man last night, quite by accident. I was dreaming again of a battle. Apparently I had been screaming so loud that I woke half the camp. When a young soldier entered my tent to wake me, I drew my sword and slashed him. Luckily the man stepped away, and I only gave him a gash on the side and a broken rib. Oh yeah, that's lucky. The cleric asked me about my dreams, mentioning that I appeared to be getting little sleep. Sir Tarnum, you are not the only one who has been having trouble at night. Although your nightmares seem to be worse than the others. Well, perhaps I just have more to dream about, I mumbled. I can give you a medicine to help you sleep. It won't help with the dreams, of course, but at least you'll get some rest. An exhausted leader is a poor one. At this point, I would try anything. Alright, it is the Week of the Tortoise, where toidles and other various things come to play. Alright, it is a new week, and they did not recruit anything, so good for me, I guess. Gonna go here and start combat. We're gonna eat the arrows. Oh, good. It was only the one that we just recruited. It's not bad. Boom! Down you go. Victory is mine. And we have a new town. Yay! Which looks like it's pretty full. Not completely, though. Alright, we're gonna upgrade the monastery here. And I suppose we'll be able to get a pretty decent, sizable upgrade to our stuff here. The griffins were upgraded. Again, the big downside is this cloud coverage is just the worst. I think what I'd like to do is get Tarnum to be able to chill like right there. In fact, I might even move him back down a little bit just so he can chase down anyone that he has to. And we know there's an enemy hiding right over there. So we're going to want to make sure that we can actually make it to said enemy. I think we may have just blocked him off. Let's see, is there a way to... Yeah, no, we're safe now at this point for him. Ooh, advanced logistics. Nice. We're just getting everything going our way. Okay, I feel like we're in a relatively good spot. And yeah, he really has no chance of leaving, so let's just go and annihilate him. It's Zydar. He's got a decent amount of troops. But when you compare it to what we have, nope. No, he really doesn't have much of anything. Alright. I mean, I suppose I could put you there. I suppose I could put you there. I don't know what kind of spells this dude's going to be bringing to bear, but I think we'll be fine. Alright, do we have haste? We do not. Do we have slow? We don't have maxed slow yet. So, how about we go with stone skin on our Archangel. We send him in to deal with you. I think we can do this. Oh yeah, we're doing quite well for ourselves here. You're gonna flee, right? Nope. Yes, you are. Okay. Apparently he had implosion as his thing. So that could have gone far worse than it did. Actually, kind of glad it didn't go any worse than that. Alright, Cuthbert, you head over here, and now I need you. Maybe I'll still keep you behind a little bit. You seem to be able to move much further than she can. Alright, what do we got? Training grounds. Yeah, let's do that one. I know we don't really need that one, but eh. Some more of you, get some more of you, get some of you. So we have a second town that'll allow us to upgrade pretty much everything that Tarnum has, but we will not be able to get angels or archangels. Well, I guess that's okay. I can live with that. And we're here, so we're somewhat defended. Okay. Just gotta make good life decisions moving forward here. I believe we are in a fairly good spot for all this. Expert Earth Magic, definitely one that I am looking at. Want a piece of advice, good sir? The voice startles you and you almost draw your sword until you see the young, nicely dressed woman nearby. You nod your head, suspecting that she would probably give it to you anyway. Visit all of these learning stones. Each one can teach you something, but there are many of them around here. Every little bit will help you along the way. You offer her some gold, and she holds out her hand to accept it. As you approach, however, her features change to that of a demon. You realize it's an ambush as the demon's companions run out from behind some nearby rocks. Aw, look at the little ambush. It's so adorable. Not really. Just gonna do the weight spam, as we are known to do. And Angel. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that whole scenario just happened. You have visited that. Tag up this. Tag up this. And you can start heading that way. Alright, before we go on any further, let's get the Archer's Tower. We got 2 more buildings to upgrade, but we'll get there. This is a 2-way monolith too, right? Oh, it leads to an underground place. Interesting. Well, I suppose I could take over some of this stuff. I'm hoping the fog doesn't return here, because that would be less than good. Hello. Well, looks like we're going to eat some damage. Not too worried about it, though. I'm not too worried. Oh, what's going to happen? I don't know. Well, like I said, I'm not too worried. I'm a little worried. Yeah, the archers got eaten there. What do you expect? Alright. Death Ripple would not help us. We can animate dead. Reanimates any destroyed undead target. That doesn't really help us either. Anti-magic doesn't help us. Earthquake kind of does. Oh, well, okay. So there's a curse for a magical wall. Alright, that's fair. Or for a magical thing, you can't cast more than level 1. Sorry, I was trying to destroy the wall. It's fine. The good news about the Griffins moving over there is even if we do lose a few of them, they have unlimited retaliation, which is really, really, really ridiculously good. So like I said, even if we do lose a couple of those dudes, it's not going to be the worst thing that could have ever happened. The fact that we couldn't quite finish that guy off, a little bit depressing, but here's the kicker. Oh, are you serious? Oh, I'm so sad. Well, that was almost amazing, then it turned to just dog poo. Well, that made me sad. If we could have just gotten that, we could have saved ourselves like 9 or 10 guys from dying. Ah, well. What can you do? Just be sad, I guess. Let's claim that. Yay, we have everything. And now we're going to go all the way down to the town. And we'll be able to get some troops of our very own over there. And we'll be able to gather up some stuff over here. Something going on up here. Yeah, bad morale. Go back to your town over here, friend. Get you that. And finally, the little babies will get the upgrade that you want and need and desire. I know it's a dream the moment I realize I'm at the front of my horde. A barbarian army unlike any other. I look to my left, surveying the columns of orcs, ogres, goblins, and behemoths. And above, the brilliant thunderbirds soar proudly. Then I glance to my right, and my blood turns to ice. Gnolls, lizardmen, and the other creatures of the Mudlands all chained together, slaves. In order to free ourselves, I enslaved another innocent people. Worse yet, they too had suffered greatly at the hands of the wizards, and I had simply taken the place of their oppressors. I lower my head, closing my eyes, and then I wake. Yeah, it's some bad stuff going on there, Tarns. It's not great, buddy. It's not great. Cuthy Wuthy. Almost there, buddy. Then you'll finally have some extra stuff. That's gonna be good. Ooh, you come across a lavish shrine attended by a group of high priests. In exchange for their protection, they agree to teach you Teleport. Which is not Dimension Door, which is the much cooler spell, by the way. Alright, and finally, our last upgrade. Boom. Now, on this side, we have more upgrades to do. Not really, actually. We really don't. We could just, I guess, recruit things if we had, like, a hero. Or troops in the place. Okay, I guess that's fine. We're gonna come back here. Yep, that's right where I thought it was gonna lead me to. Perfect. And we're finally gonna make it to this spot, which is glorious and sweet, sweet, nice style. And yeah, it's a little weird, I know. They're kind of like polar opposites just about, but we're going to be recruiting a whole bunch of undead. I thought we had... Oh, we don't have either of those two. Okay, that's fine. I can dismiss you, I suppose. I'll stay there to the next day. I guess we'll get another Mage Guild thing going. Alright. I do not like traveling in darkness here, but what can you do? I guess just randomly tag stuff up as we go. hope that keeps us with a little bit of extra vision that we just simply didn't have before. Let's end the turn. And let's head back to the north, I guess, up here, and get ourselves the fully upgraded folks that we've kind of earned, for lack of a better term. And I think we'll head back down, actually, now that we have all these guys. And we'll hunt the other leg of the journey in our next turn. You get to stay. And there's the Hourglass of the Evil Hour. Gotta get Tarnum over here, or something along those lines. There's so many things. I wonder if they're gonna scoot past us. They might. Oh, there we go. That's what I was hoping to see. Alright. We should be able to recruit all the troops that we need. We may even throw Tarnum the undead troops and give Cuthbert these. That may be how we advance our little dealie here. Surprise! You weren't expecting me, were you? Oh my gosh, it's Tarnum! Run for your lives! The great slayer of all is coming! Do run! Do it now! Alright. Let's gather up all them there tangs and let's head to this spot. Good stuff. I suppose. Yeah. Go over this way. There's a literal ton of things. You'd have to guess that there's got to be something up this way, right? Whether it's just a thing that, like, adds the smoke or something. You thought it was a good idea to attack me? In what world was this a good idea? Because I don't see it, buddy. Like, I can't fathom in any possible fashion that this is ever a good idea. Like, at all. Even a little bit. But I imagine spells, yep. Well, here's a cool thing, guy. Look at that, boom. He's cured. You did nothing. Literally nothing to me. Ooh, that did not actually do as much as I was hoping. It's okay. We'll take out you. Guess what? You're not allowed to flee either, so, you know, that whole thing. Probably going to be a bit of a problem for you. You've weakened me. Not that it mattered much, mind you. Big chunk of you guys are down. And do we get enough morale to move again? We do. Perfect. Exactly what I was hoping for. It's really, really ridiculously good. And yeah, we kind of just get to kill you and win. And get all your goodies. And we've maxed out our thing. Got a Pendant of Death. Expert Wisdom. Sounds like the play for me. Another dream. We punched through the wall peaks deep into Braccadoon territory. I thought my victory was a certainty. In my arrogance, I believed I had broken the backs of the wizards. Not so. The spellcasters brought an avalanche down on the troops I left in the wall peaks. Then fortified my only route home. We were trapped. Our only escape was to the north through the pass into the lands where I thought I might gain allies. I had to move quickly, which meant I had to leave behind many. Leave many behind, sacrifices to the wizards. So I left behind those I had conquered, those I had enslaved, the people of the Mudlands. Even when I wake, I feel their cold tongues flickering over the back of my neck. Well, that's disturbing. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is going to do it for this particular episode. I hope you guys enjoyed up to this point, and you will continue to enjoy as the series goes on. Until the very next episode, my name is Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.